Hey guys, it's your girl Urban Chick 1. So yes, this video is about the coronavirus and my personal experience and what is going on. So basically, I work in New York City, and there has been a person who has been diagnosed with the virus. So as a precaution, all of my colleagues and all of the employees of that company on my floor, we were told to stay home for the next week. And they closed the doors. Like, they will not let you in. Like, no, your ass need to go back home. So I am working from home. Honestly, I think it should just be 2 weeks, but allegedly the person who got it, they haven't been in the office since last week. So I guess as a precaution, they want us all to stay home for this week. But we just found out about this yesterday. So thankfully, all the people on my team and who were sitting in close proximity to me were in last week. So it wasn't anyone that I was close to, thank Lord. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I am working remotely. If you do hear a beep or a weird sound, that's just my email on my, if I look down, I do have my baby with me. So just in case colleague or supervisor emails me, I'll be on call like immediately. For precaution, I'm keeping track of my symptoms. If I get a fever, I do have a digital. So if you are one of the people who do have to stay home, I would say get a digital thermometer so you can make sure if you have a fever. Usually when it comes to getting any type of back and look, oh, disclaimer, I am not a doctor, okay? I don't have a medical license. Everything in this video is just my personal opinion, my personal experience. So take it as you will. Do not go do some crazy mess and then come sue my ass because she said do that. No, I'm not a doctor. You have been warned. You have been told. These are my personal experiences, my personal opinions, okay? So like I was saying, usually when you have a fever, that is the time when if you get a bacterial infection or a virus, that is when it is highly contagious. And that is when you know, okay, something's wrong. So I definitely have a digital thermometer here. I don't feel hot, but I actually was sick a month ago. It definitely was not coronavirus, but I think I had like a bacterial infection or a flu. And I made sure I stayed home when I had the fever. Then once my fever broke, and then also it's good to know if your symptoms are getting better. So for me, my fever broke after like a day and a half to 2 days. And then everything was starting to get better. Yeah, I think I had the flu, but I know it wasn't the coronavirus because I was able to breathe just fine. I have been having a consistent cough, and that's because I had phlegm buildup, so I have congestion. But I've been able to breathe completely fine, so I know it wasn't the whole coronavirus. It's getting real out here. At first, when I first heard about the virus and it hitting the city, I thought maybe it's just the media overhyping, because the media does tend to do that sometimes, or they tend to focus on certain subject matters or issues so that you deflect your attention from other ones. But in this case, it's getting real. Sorry if you keep seeing this pillow. Let me move it. I was reading online on the updates of the virus in my city in New York. So allegedly, there are 36 cases in New York City. There are over 173 in New York. But I believe that number, you need to add another goddamn zero. There must be 400 cases in New York. There ain't no goddamn way it's only 36 cases in New York City. Come on. Like, I don't believe that. I do not believe that, because honestly, when it comes to the subways, literally millions of people ride the subways every single day, and they stated in order to help prevent from getting this virus, you should be 6 feet away from people. But during rush hour, people are this close to you, okay? There is no way you can stop from being close to people during rush hour. Like, it's impossible. And so you're exposed to hundreds of people every single day. It's no, like, if someone is sick or symptoms, or if they're not sick but they have it and they're not showing symptoms, but they touch something, another person touched the same rail, then that person touches their eyes or their lips, and So the reason why they only have 36 cases is because they said there's a shortage of supply of testing kits or whatever it is. So that's the main reason why. So if there were more supplies in order to test more people, there would be a lot more cases. So I think it's going to get worse, or it is a lot worse than what we know of currently. Also, I went to 5 stores last weekend, all sold out of hand sanitizer. You cannot find hand sanitizer anywhere. Now, I don't know if it's this severe in other states, but it's severe in New York. Like, hand sanitizer is done. I feel like hand sanitizer is being treated like the next drug. Like, it is getting that. Like, people are hustling. Like, one thing about New York, there are natural hustlers in New York. Like, people are buying hardcore alcohol, like 70% alcohol, and they're trying to make their own hand sanitizer, and they're trying to sell that. Like, mix it with aloe vera juice or whatever, and they trying to sell that. Or people, I remember a CVS worker told me last weekend, people are literally trying to squeeze out the alcohol from liquor in order to use that to create hand sanitizer, because they don't even have the isopropyl. They don't even have pure alcohol in the area. That's sold out too in whatever area they're in. So they're trying to squeeze out it from liquor in order to make hand. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is getting out of hand. Like, and I just literally just came from the grocery store, and a guy, he bought 2 bottles of just pure, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, isopropyl alcohol that you would use to disinfect cuts. So let me see. Yeah, it's called, isopropyl alcohol. So it's getting real out here. The only issue with that, again, is if your ratio of alcohol to whatever else you mix it with, if it's not correct. Everything is fine. I was like, oh, it's an emergency alert again. No, everything is fine. I just have I have like an actual radio, and it has a timer on it, and I don't think I never unset the timer. So usually I'm not home at this time, and I think it goes off every hour and a half. I don't know, but it was just my radio, so everything is fine. Oh God. So yeah, so that's what's happening. Because the hand sanitizer is just gone right now, New York State is making its own hand sanitizer, and also because of price gouging with Purell, with Amazon and Etsy. Currently, New York State is making its own. It will be called NYS Clean. It is being made by criminals in I'm reading here. Criminals in the Great Meadow Correctional Facility in Washington County. Reportedly, roughly, they make 65 cents an hour. Now, honestly, I know that's a whole nother video, but that is way too goddamn low. Like, I understand it's a criminal, but if someone is trying to get back on their feet, how the hell are they going to get a real job if they don't even have funds to, like, hold them over? I just can't. So that's a whole nother video. But yeah, so far it will be called NYS Clean. It says that Governor Cuomo just announced New York State has developed its own line of hand sanitizer. It's being produced by prison inmates. And Cuomo says we're making 100,000 gallons per week. Now, just let me know where I can get this hand sanitizer. I want a whole box. I'm stressing. In the meantime, I will be staying home. Unfortunately, I do have to go to the city. I have to go to Lower Manhattan tomorrow, so I'll be wearing gloves. I'm thinking of even putting a plastic bag over my cell phone because I touch my cell phone a lot. And then just slide it out the bag, and then throw the gloves away once I get to my destination, and put on some new gloves when I leave. Because unfortunately, I actually cut my hand. I think I got like a paper cut or something. And of course I would cut my hand during this time. Oh my God, so I'm stressing. Thankfully, you know, when I did get sick a month ago, I was able to recover. So, you know, I personally believe I have a really good immune system. I'm praying that I don't get this. And that's all I can say. I just pray, wash your hands, wash before you eat food. So yeah, if you actually had to stay home and stay, work remotely because of this, definitely post below, post your experiences, post what's going on, how do you feel, how long you have to stay at home. It would be great to get insight from people who live in other states and to hear how they're doing or what's happening. So again, these are my thoughts, these are my feelings. Again, my name's Urban Chick 1 for my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, then subscribe, because you can see I do want to come up with more videos that is just not on here but on different subject matters. If you like this video, like it. And again, it's your girl Urban Chick 1, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Okay, all right, bye.